And hopefully we will not have a 3-hour meeting.
Yeah, second that.
Salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I'd like to ask if we could just take a moment to reflect on all those who are working at home and abroad to bring peace to our world and give us a safe place to live. Thank you. Rita, roll call.
Mark D'Agostino.
Here.
Thomas Dewhurst.
Here.
Christopher Flynn, absent at the moment. Johanna Schaefer.
Here.
Regine Stern.
Here.
Okay.
Did Chris call? Did he let you know he would be late?
He said he was going to be here. He said he would be here.
Okay. All right.
Is he playing ball?
We will start with the approval of the minutes, but I just want to let you know that the abstract, we are going to vote on approving the abstracts at the end when we do the budget resolution as well. So, approval of minutes.
Well, I had some comments on the minutes. I sent everybody.
You did. I got them and read them carefully. I did some research on minutes because it just seemed like there was a lot of a lot going on, so I thought it might be helpful. So it's important that you make your comments, but I'd like to just read something first, okay? Since there's been discussion about the minutes this month, I did a little bit of research on meeting minutes, the requirements, the content, the additions, what's in the law, etc. And what I was able to find was that Section 30 of Town Law defines the powers and duties of the town clerk, and it says the clerk shall keep a complete and accurate record of all proceedings. Additionally, the Open Meetings Law states that minutes shall be taken at all open meetings of a public body which shall consist of a record or summary of all motions, proposals, resolutions, any other matter formally voted upon, and the vote thereon. There have been many opinions rendered by the Committee on Open Government concerning minutes, what they should contain, how they can be amended and changed, etc. It is clear that the only legal requirement for minutes is the recording of motions and resolutions, the action taken, and how the town officials voted. Anything beyond those bare bones are up to the discretion of the town clerk, because the minutes are basically the town clerk's authority. In fact, one opinion from the Committee on Open Government states that there is nothing in the Open Meetings Law or any other statute that requires that minutes be even approved. In another opinion from the State Controller's Office, it was found that there is no statutory requirement that a town board approve minutes of a meeting, but that it was advisable that the town board can approve them after they've had an opportunity to review them. In terms of amending the clerk's minutes, the Committee on Open Government opinions state that changes may only be made by a majority vote of the town board, not by any one person. And I don't know that we have voted every time a change was made, so we should make note of that.
I believe you have.
Okay, good. Bob Freeman, the director of the Committee on Open Government, I spoke to be sure that these facts were correct, and he referred me to some opinions and to the laws. He also said that asking for a verbatim document of a meeting would be burdensome on any town clerk and be so time-consuming that the work of the clerk's job would not get done for the town. One solution to this is that since our town clerk makes an audio recording of every meeting, anyone may request a copy of the recording and have a verbatim transcription made. Mr. Freeman pointed out to me, however, that town board members are required to request town records as any other citizen is required to do, i.e. through a FOIL request, and no one can take the original recording out of the clerk's office. So, just so, you know, we can think about what Mark is going to be raising. While written minutes must be kept in perpetuity as a record of the town, audio recordings are only required to be kept for a period of 4 months. They can, of course, be kept as long as we want them to. Written minutes must be available within 2 weeks after a meeting and can be made public at that time, even if they haven't been approved. And they are, the minutes basically are at the clerk's discretion. So I just wanted to sort of read that basic stuff. Okay, Mark, go ahead.
No, I understand that. And I agree the minutes should reflect a complete and accurate understanding of what had transpired at the various meetings. I do understand that there's a transcript. I do understand that there's a video. I think to avoid any conflict between the three, if someone has comments or additions that were actually within the videos or within the tape recordings, that the minutes reflect those. And I want to point to last month, Johanna had asked that her objection to a resolution in March that was passed by the board be included in the minutes, and the board did that. So I'm just asking for the same consideration.
I mean, the benefit of having the video and the audio is that we can review them and make corrections if there are any corrections that need to be done.
Correct. Yeah. I don't think the minutes should reflect every single sentence, you know. I mean, I know that it's one of the concerns, but I think if there's some pertinent information that a member of the town board feels should be in there, and it is reflected in the videos and such, I think all three items should be consistent. Do you want to bring up anything else? I mean, No.
I think that's fine. I mean, I think it is important that whatever is in the minutes be accurate. Certainly, that's very important.
May I speak, Madam Supervisor?
Sure, of course you will.
As I told Mark and I told the board, I don't feel it's necessary to include all the discussion of the town board members. The motions, the resolutions are in there, which is the bare bones memo. But I do feel I have to put in more because I feel I am writing the history of the town. And in order to get a sense of what's going on, more than just the motion and the second and the vote need to be included. But I don't feel I have to put in almost verbatim every word that a councilman or council persons or supervisors say. And I will stand by what I wrote.
The only other issue is that it's really important that any discussion we have about the minutes be done at a public meeting, out in the open. I mean, we all have to do that. So, is there any other comments at all? So the minutes, we can start approving the minutes?
Well, I'm asking that my issues be included in the minutes.
Could you state what they are?
Okay, particularly, well, you all had the email, right? You all got the email?
We do, but it really should be made part of a public discussion, so.
Sure, okay.
If you could do that, that would be
All right,
helpful.
I will concentrate on the April 8th, 2010 minutes, which I believe can be verified through the tape recording and the video. The current minutes state, Councilman Dewhurst brought up his displeasure in the town having to pay a bill for a labor negotiator who attended a recent executive session. The video indicates that Councilman Dewhurst brought up his displeasure and that the town